Hello, lovely viewers. I welcome you all to Tips for a Happy Home. My name is Lady Rita. I'll be your host for today's program. And the topic for discussion today is how to handle extended family in marriage. Today I have with me also a beautiful, wonderful and dynamic woman of God, very humble. And she's going to help me with this topic for how to handle extended families in marriages. So without wasting much more time, I would like to introduce her, and then we take the program out. She's this one beautiful woman, just I said, and her name is Revd Bernice Frey. She's also the initiator, that is the founder of Fragrance Women Worldwide. Yes. She's also a blessed woman with so many children. I mean, spiritually and also biologically. She's also a marriage counselor, and which means today our program is going to be one great one. Mommy, I welcome you to our programs today.
Thank you very much.
And thank you so much for honoring our invitation.
We give God all the
There are a lot of people online, and they want to be blessed by you today. So without wasting much more time, I will ask this question first. Bible says in Genesis 2:24, that for this reason a man will leave his family, that's his mother and father, and will be joined to his wife, and they will become one. Does that mean that you say goodbye to your family? That is your first family?
No.
No?
The answer is no, but let me explain.
Okay.
God. When God said in Genesis chapter 2 and the verse 24 that therefore a man shall leave his father and mother, before he said it, the first word was therefore.
Therefore.
There was something there before he said it.
You will leave. Okay.
Yes. And so what was the reason why God said that? Let's go back a step behind.
Okay.
That is pick the 23, the 21, oh no, let me pick it from the 22. It says, then the rib which the Lord God has taken from man, he made into a woman. And he brought her to the man. And Adam said, this is now bone of my bones, and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman, because she was taken out of man. So this was it. Adam was formerly alone. By then he had no parents. He was alone. And God has given him a mate or a partner. And then he looked at the woman and said, oh, now I have got a family. You see? So therefore, God in here, I'll come to answer your question, but I want us to understand something. That when we talk about family, it's the man and the woman. The married man and woman. That is the family. Yes. Somebody will say, what about the children?
What about the children?
The children are part of the family. Why are they part of the family? Supposing that you are married, you are already a family, the man and the woman. You are family. What's your family name?
Opoku.
Family Opoku. Is the man and the woman. When children, God blesses you with a child or with children, they become part of the family. So can we say that because I don't have any children, so we are not a family? No. The two of you, you form the nuclear, nuclear family. And if God blesses you with children, they are part of the children. And because they are part, a time will come and they will leave. But the two of you are the family. You remain till death do you part. So now the question. You said, so is it because
now your children are grown? And everybody has his own family they have to form. So let's say your son is now of age and has found himself a woman that he wants to settle down with. So now he's saying goodbye to you, my parents. Now I'm forming my family. Or he's still part of the family.
He is partly he is part. That is what we call the extended family.
Yeah.
The extended family. So we've got something to qualify the family now.
Okay.
You have your nuclear family, that is your wife, and then additionally your children.
Okay.
Okay. Then this one is the extended family. So when you leave your family, your mother and your father, because you are of age, and here he's talking to the man.
Yeah.
Huh? The man and the woman both had to leave.
Yeah.
But because it's the man who goes to pick the woman, so he said, you will leave. Why is the man supposed to leave? When we talk about leave, there are a lot of things that needs to be considered. You cannot leave home when you are not matured.
Oh, okay.
You see, when we say man,
yeah,
the M in the man means mature.
Matured, yeah.
So if you are not mature, maturity has nothing to do with age. It has nothing to do with structure
or gender.
But where we are talking about man, because man is the head, you are going to head that family. You need to be mature to leave home. Okay. The reason why God put this sentence there, or this word leave, is that, most of us have soul tie with our parents.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
We have soul tie, especially men. Let me tell you something. I don't know, but you also have your own family.
Yes.
You realize that the girls, they are Papa's favorite, and the boy is Mama's favorite.
Yeah.
It is like that. And if care is not taken, your boy cannot marry. Because if he doesn't, he is not matured enough to leave home, to leave Mama's advice, to leave Mama's food, to leave Mama's petting.
He's always comfortable with your that's your parents, or maybe mommy's food and everything that she does.
Mommy's pampering, mommy's everything.
Yeah, because from infants, the breastfeeding, she's always giving.
And as I've said, the boys, they are mommy's favorite.
Yeah.
And everything, it's not taken. Everything, they will be comparing the woman that is coming into his life with mommy.
With mommy. I will come there. There are a lot of questions.
That is why there must be a living.
Okay. So, with your explanation, it tells us that when you are getting married, or when you are married, you don't say like bye-bye, like the word B-Y-E, bye-bye to your extended family. They are still part of you.
They are part of you.
Oh, okay.
Because there's blood relation.
Oh, okay.
There is a blood relation. Part you will say goodbye, and the goodbye here that you are saying is that I have my family that the two of us need to reason together. The two of us need to. We must live our lives, but not that the mistake that a lot of us make is that. With the goodbye that we say is that I don't have anything to do with you, and some people go to the extent,
you are not my responsibility.
You are no longer my responsibility. Exactly, that is what I want to say. I don't care about you any longer because I have my wife, I have my children. But God also has a command. Say, honor your father and mother,
so that your days may prolong
on the earth.
Very true. Very true.
So we have responsibility to both. We have responsibilities to both. But the thing is, the parent must also not be over-dependent on the son.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
So which means everybody has your limit or your part to play.
Exactly.
So it comes back to the second question I want to ask. Therefore, it means that after getting married, you can still run to your family, that is your extended family, for advices or for help.
It is yes or no. It depends on.
So you start with the yes.
It depends on what sort of advice or you want. Okay. There is an issue. Give me an issue.
Okay. An issue like maybe your wife doesn't know how to cook.
And then you go back to
your mother. You tell her
mother.
that you want your mother to come and stay with you, so that maybe you should be teaching your wife how to cook, because you know why? Just as you just mentioned, your son has been eating your food from childhood, and he's very, comfortable and has this taste. You've grown the tongue according to your taste. You know, every child loves her mother's food, and the tongue has been developed or tuned to the taste of his mother. Here come another woman come with another skills. Some men don't just accept it or adapt to the changes. They still feel comfortable. Maybe I'm your treat to say.
That is wrong.
That's what I'm asking.
It is wrong.
Okay.
Because, when God formed man, he took a rib.
Oh, okay.
And used that to form a woman. So, it is like a jigsaw.
Yeah.
You, that man, even though you are complete, you are a unit, but then you are incomplete, because a rib is missing.
It's missing. Yeah.
Now, God in his own divine wisdom is joining this rib together.
Yes.
And this rib that is coming,
yes,
it has got her own spices.
Yes.
The Bible says that leave. And this is where one of the living is.
Okay.
When you leave your mother's home, leave your mother's recipe. Leave your mother's recipe, because there is another recipe coming to meet you.
Then we have to really take time to educate us on this living. It's not only the body you are living.
No.
Oh, okay.
You are living in the spiritual, even in the spiritual realm. You are living socially, you are living physically, you are living. The only thing is that there is, because of the blood relation, you still have as long as it's like somebody has done something good to you.
Yeah.
Naturally, you will also try to do everything to let the person know that what he or she has given you, you appreciate it. So that is a responsibility that we have towards our parents.
Yeah.
Especially if one is widowed.
Yeah.
If Papa is no longer there and it's Mama alone, then it's a responsibility of the son
to take care of your mother.
Yeah. Or the children to take care of their mother. But when the two of them are together, that is why parents, we need to live our life to the fullest, so that we don't depend on our children.
Okay.
That is also very wrong. If you live your life well, and you, for example, during your heydays, where you have the strength and you can work, save enough money. You are working and you know that tomorrow you will get rented. But if whilst you are strong, you are taking social, when you are old, what will you take? That social will not be enough for you. And then you'll be dependent on the children. And mind you, the children, they have also got their family.
Very true.
So, let's come back to what we're discussing. So, it is one of the parts of living.
Okay.
What is very wrong is that you keep on comparing.
You compare
your mother's kitchen to your wife's kitchen. Very, very bad.
Please, when you come, you just share for me. This is one thing that we really need to, send it out there. All the women, all the men, you need to listen to this advice. Mommy, talk, keep on talking.
You have seen the woman, she's not your mother.
Yeah.
You didn't marry your mother. And that person has also is coming from a different family, a different background. So she is coming as a different person altogether. And the two of you must unite to become one. If you love a kitchen, if you love a food from your mother's kitchen, you can teach your wife.
And
so
who is
you
teaching?
ask the man.
The man. Which means the man has to learn from the mother. Okay.
If your mother prepares a paparansa for you, and you love it so much, and I'm your wife, and I come in, I don't know how to, because perhaps the house in which I'm from the jollof rice home, those
cutlery set table.
I tell you. And so I have no idea about how to score a paparansa.
How to eat with the hand.
Let me tell you something funny. When I was younger, when I started my family, my children, I don't like kokunte.
Oh, okay.
And so it's not something that I cook.
Oh, okay.
And my children don't know what is called kokunte. They are the jollof and the
fried rice,
noodle type, when they are going to kindergarten.
Rice and cabbage stew.
I prepare noodles for them, and so one day I took them home to the village, and then they prepared kokonte, and then
come and see.
What is this? And because we speak English, so he was asking my dad, what is this? Say kokonte. What sort of food is kokonte? You know?
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say is that because you, the man, you love it. You know, sometimes it also depends on the relationship that your mother
builds
with your wife.
Okay. With the wife instead.
With the wife.
Okay.
My maid, my second daughter. I call her my second daughter. Okay. I'll come there. My second daughter is my daughter-in-law.
Oh, okay.
I call her my second daughter because I don't want the word in-law.
In-law, okay.
Because we have tagged it. Yeah.
Sometimes it sounds negative, you know.
Because we have made it negative. Asil is coming and you begin to run away. Asil be a before.
They begin to frown. Now we be watching
before.
In fact, and that's a topic where there. Well, I better part 1 and 2 because it was a one soon.
My second daughter.
Yeah.
So oh here Bibia.
Yeah.
Minnie are very fine.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Very close. Wow. She's my daughter. That is why I call her second daughter. Me marry one year, me man first, and say me pass in my life. Because any of Jenny mammy say, ni mammy before, so Sammy before. It is all from me, mammy dear. Now, from mammy dear.
Wow.
I'm really very close to crossing me, Babema. So, it is our look out here, Bibia. Or no, I bet me, I will say, Mammy, and the enemy are done with ye, Peso Chreme. Miss Wayne Bibim say, Obana, the way spices Ben, I will use you. We are fine.
Wow.
So, let's come back home. So, it depends on also the relationship that you have with your mother-in-law. Your mother-in-law, in quotes. Yeah. So, you, the son, you need to build that family, even though you are living. But let there be peace between your family and where you are coming from.
Okay.
There must be peace. Okay. And it is all quite what Rena said. Mammy, mimpe, and as of Barney, mammy, mimpe. Be very careful. It affects it. So we need to be very careful before you get into any marriage. Pray that for the favor of acceptance.
Favor of acceptance, number 1. Wow.
We need to pray for it. That you be accepted in the family.
Yeah.
Because if not, you might be good. You might be a blessed woman. You might be a blessed man, but they will fight against you.
Yeah.
And they will fight against the marriage. So, because we are talking about living, the man, it is, as we are saying, it is wrong to say, me mommy brana be chere me yere so no aduane. I won't feel comfortable, you won't feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Okay. So we di aduane na, wo be man we di aduane na no sensitive. Chere me.
Yeah.
But when there is a good relationship between, and me kra na me busa say, "Mommy, aduane we wo pass opo na me nim ye." Eti chere me.
Wow.
You get the picture.
So when you say money, sometimes it's not about who crowd who come, but about how maybe your mother-in-law or be perceive as a no crowd him so nyadi. And then maybe she might even discuss it with your sister-in-laws. Now ma se bi onimonyam kakra na ebuo kakra wo no na aba fonti no. Won say ya na ye e ma na ye ware no. E ye den say you be kwa wase wo say we need bibi your chiro. So and that's we kuma so on chiro because of fed here the way omo be interpreting the whole issue no may sound negative and you feel somehow like so crown am ho kwa so our dressing so say we fini kitire you know.
Now a relationship that you see send your bear man who no ba be worry and say who na wa worry. The way he will portray you to the family.
Okay.
Very important. If you want your family to respect the woman or the man that you are marrying, respect the man yourself.
Or respect the woman also yourself.
Or respect the woman yourself.
Yeah.
especially when you are among family or you are among friends. No matter no matter what happened home before you went out, let everybody know that this woman, she's my bone.
Wow.
This man, I came out of him.
So no matter what, you
no
have
matter
to
what, respect
your spouse. Yeah.
Respect your spouse.
I think that is where the problem is coming.
Respect your spouse. Because if you place value on what you have in hand, nobody can disvalue it. Now, Manu Diane, tea, my with a mamika some being trim. Rebebia. And your story, life. A rebel or person worry. Na the fiancé we took kind be money to Kanya bad to say according nam those days Libya no more bana and no pastor say was me be tea. Na tea or cotton tea bag was a Ghana ya normally a tea bag cotton tea bag. We tea or yellow be a tea bag is no be good no more. Permanent no more we or some conquer ya boo.
And no. Because of tea. Oh.
What am I trying to say? Minimum ye. And I might be a tea, monomedy.
Particles in
there was what this one now also. Just say, now, obey me, what no madi. Are they
no many particles in now?
Oh, so sorry, so I won't crack.
I know, yes.
Now, what I'm found carbon tea, or being who say,
dear, go see.
And so, no more way, hey, I wouldn't wait a I hope Namina home one. What about if I receive visitors? Is that the way you are going to prepare tea for me? Put, split the tea bag and then
all the particles are out.
And then you take this thing out to your parents. What do you think? What impression are you giving your parents? Do you think that your parents will love her? No.
Okay.
Or kitchen pay they will, hey, we could do class and but they will find something. So if you, the man, you know that what the woman has done is not right.
Okay.
Teach her, my dear. A pie woman. Oh, next time be careful. Let it be whole.
Yeah.
You are correcting her.
Okay.
Because the home, as you said, you see how you have set this table. Me, perhaps if you come to my home, I don't know how to set the table like this. I'll bring the whole water pot, the boiler, and I'll bring everything. So you teach me.
Yeah.
This thing is nice, Mama. Where did you buy it?
Yeah.
He said, I bought it from here. Or let me get one for you.
Well, let me get one for you. Yeah.
So we teach one another. But if you take the woman out, you have already tagged her. You have already tagged her. Especially with sister-in-laws. They will never ever respect because they are coming in. It's like, and mind you, especially if you are the breadwinner in the family, and there is another person coming in, she's like a rival.
Intruder. Yes. And no crown Emma Sawasha, Emma extended family, Debiana, Akoya Winchu Kakra. There is always this kind of misunderstanding among extended family because before no na our daughter. Our daughter was the breadwinner. Like for me, for instance, I'm the first child of my parents. Maybe I'm in school, and I was earning income. Now I was paying their fees. If I say, I was still doing it. Even the last but two, we be union, now. I was singing through university. And maybe I got married, and now no, your finances no, is no more menkwa. Maybe my husband and Juma got down, so I have to help my home, help my children. It said that me depa no, and baby musa, and I said you're consistent. Now the only thing says because I got married, it is a say our rena be busia mom because I want one ready and yabo. You know, what advice will you give? Said because. In a certain time in everybody's life, it just will be coming. Instead of me, this I say, the Bible can't believe, you know. Is it to advantage or disadvantage?
Both. But in all, I will say it is to our advantage. it is to our advantage. We just talked about your own family, your nuclear family, and the extended family. So, as a nuclear family and extended family, you don't disadvantage one. You know, your parents, they have sacrificed for you throughout their lives, and therefore, you also, when they are weak, yes, you will help. Your family, you will help your parents as well when they are not, especially in cases where they are not able to make ends meet. Good. But when you have your own family, they need to understand that what you were doing, the help that was coming in, it is not going to flow like that, because you have also an additional mouth to feed. And so this understanding must be there. That is why initially I said that as parents, we also need to live our life. We also need to think about our future. Okay, let's assume that in the course of bringing up the children, your son or your daughter who is supposed to be the breadwinner, now and she's no longer there.
Yeah.
God, the Lord has called the person. She's not there. So it doesn't mean that your life must be a standstill. No. That is why we need to live our lives. Okay. So that we are not too much dependent on our children. So when it comes, it is plus.
Okay.
If it doesn't come, I know how to manage and get my daily bread. That should be our motive.
Yeah.
And that is how we should live our life. Right now, as we are here, I also have children.
Yeah.
I have cared for my children throughout my life. But a time is coming when they are also going to get their own family. So should my responsibility be their responsibility? No. I need to live my life in the little that I can. If they bring it, praise God. Praise God. If they don't bring it, praise God. That is how our life should be.
Okay. Mommy, as we are on this topic, there are questions here.
Okay.
I would love to read them out. Yeah. From Antonio Pokumesa. Prof, God bless you. He says, I'm learning. Again, he said, what is soul tie? Because somebody may not understand that word.
Okay.
What a soul tie is.
A soul tie is, in fact, a tree, a bedding.
Okay, who is explaining?
Soul tie, yeah. A soul tie is like, it comes through love.
Okay.
When, it can be between parents and the children. It can be between even you and your friend.
You and your friend.
There can be a sort of, you will love the person to the extent that
your soul is tied around that person.
A typical example of soul tie is with in the Bible is David and Jonathan.
David and Jonathan.
They had a soul tie. He loved him like the brother. And so in the same way in marriage, your mother or your father can love you like the wife. That is a soul tie. And if you are not careful, if the one has a demonic spirit, you can't marry.
You will be affected also.
Yes, you can't marry because it's a soul tie. And dangerous ne say ebia we kra de yenyi ebeyisam ne mfrim.
Okay.
Yeti aso tie dangerous ne say ubehu obi obeba uba na bra bombia so your ba ye be ma ubehu ne say krafo.
Oh, your krafo.
Yes. Na we nti uba ye nti na me ba nhwe me bio. Uba ye nti na me ba anya me say. Uba ye nti and the sister-in-laws and the brother, where you were not in the family, where you were not part of the family, and my brother used to do this for me, my sister used to do this for me, but because you came into the family, and so they will fight against you. It's a soul tie. Yeah. Natural, we have the natural one. Me bra, but me bra, but obia way normal. Dia betia say. That
is it.
But where there is a soul tie, it goes deeper into the spiritual. I have because we are born into and because of this soul tie, nipa be brave. I won't so I oh yes, because so we are mawa won hwe busua ya ye wa busua kaya
you no crow
ya ye wa busua kaya it will be all your life obey adwuma hwe busua sa we shouldn't be
Internet is we have to pray. How do we break this soul tie? I did be out him say, I am part of you. You are done for you. Say the Bible can a friend stick closer than a brother. I am part. You are ni yepi walk cry so tight. Ewa ya brabo so. Well, for almost 90% of your will. One day, how do we break and set ourselves free?
Obi wo hokra na make us so tie. So tie and it goes deeper negative also.
Okay.
So tie no adam for ever adam for bi ni was so tie no just say woni dinja no o adam for bi wo ha atare kura no ye pese bibia ye share
the same very true
oni ni kuru da kura ba be ka kiro just say there is yanko njaba enye yanko njaba. How do we break it? We break it by prayer. By prayer. And then when you break it by prayer, you let also the person know say Menuya. Let's say ye ni ebia ye susano ye na fufuo. Say ye ni ya worry adamfo no e was say ye busua ba first. The truth is the nuclear family comes first. Eti uni ni breaker and sembi nyense mu nyina wa worry mu say na me kra ya me say na me kra kwato we ya mame na me kra kwato mame be yira ye akwa ya me say we ya ne sa ono ni kra anya ne sa and it no afene di otan e be ba me enutem e wana adamfo no say na afene wo ye so after so tied the enye whether it is good or bad enye so tied the enye you can love the person naturally.
Okay.
But don't let say bibia was me catcher no bibia was me ni na ye bibia no that one is getting to a soul tie. Obi wa want me nye bibi without you enye.
Wow.
The only soul tie I was say yeah we should be in marriage. The power nene I worry. I said the two shall be one.
Okay.
That is where God allows soul tie.
Hey, obi question will be sir. Or say right no busu men sang shira. God bless you for watching. Or say should your parents choose a partner for you?
It is not wrong if your parents should choose a partner for you, because we see it over and over in the Bible. Say there are recommendations. Your parents betimi recommend you obiama. But the most important thing is that you yourself pray about it.
Okay, they can recommend, but they cannot make the final decision.
They cannot make the final decision for you. Or
they should not. They should not make the final decision
for you. They can tell you say, oh, ebia, me baba wo so brother, and I say wo ba. Oh, that say me
arrange they say you na ye.
Yeah. You to be obi bet me recommend you obi am say, sister, madam fi be ni mother, or you good o. Or you good o. Or you good wa catch me fine. Mami so me nyeso ka say you good inti no. Na e was me worry no. Ebia you good to you, but me so
yeah.
Oh, and you know the final year as Abema ya accepting the back from God. If it is from God. It will be a recommend you be mawa. You good.
Oh.
Nemo mudu say rather say, is it in line?
Is it in line? Is it in line? Wow. And then another question over here from Antonio Pokumensa, Prophet, God bless you. Also, but my wife also pick her cooking from her mother, so also the sort say eduane ni so na oba ne de ba ne skills no ono so share free ne maame ho enti ne say ono wo be ma no so dia wo so fi say ye defitu maame ho ba no kire oba no enti na just say mutimi coming to you
the center of you are one.
Okay.
The two of you
okay
are one. Enti no medical yaka say wo ma bia ne bi o ye reverend kwan bi utimi hu say manage ho ankasa wonni wo be ma no nim ya tell wife wo say ayi good cry say mu mienu mu be gira kitchen na mo ye
diane no yeah
say
very romantic.
Yeah. Hey, now when you say mu mienu na mo gira kitchen
wo ye papa be twi don kuri na ma ni so ye nkwan you know
e ka kra no ma pek Oh, okay, I can find it. Oh, country continue here say okay, now for the Yatrian.
Then I
Then no, we are yourself for a chicken credit say, yeah, no. And also, yeah, can't be almost so say a biomus say, if ya, obey man, wouldn't him say in case you the man, you don't even know how to prepare that food. But the relationship between your mother and your wife is good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, there is the wife can go to the mother and say, your son, my husband loves this food. I don't know how to prepare it, so teach me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it depends on the relationship. So that is why I intentionally talked about it from the beginning. It's very, very good when you build up a solid and a peaceful relationship with your wife and then your extended family.
Yeah, very. Wow. A lot are coming. I'm just reading the comments. Okay, so then with what you are saying, maybe Antonio Pokumensa again, or say what is wrong when I'm having expectation of my dad or mom because she is the one I have learned from. What is wrong?
What is wrong is that you are not living.
You are not living. When you are still having the expectation from mother and father.
Said the food that you are accustomed to, the way they pamper you. If you carry that to your new nuclear family, you might create a problem. Why? Why? Perhaps the woman that is coming had no home like you.
Wow.
Perhaps that woman never enjoyed what was called fatherly love or motherly love. Perhaps that woman that is coming into your home has been molested and humiliated and degraded as a woman before coming into your home.
Okay.
So when that person is coming and you everything is a mama's child, a papa's child, comparison is the worst thing that should enter into a family. You see, when you are getting married, that is why you need counseling. You need to accept the woman just as she is. Accept the man just as he is. That is why we need counseling before marriage. So that you know, and if every day you take the woman to restaurant, every day, you don't know whether the woman knows how to cook or not. And now that you have come to live together, now you realize that she doesn't know how to cook. So should this be a cause for divorce?
No. Not at all.
So we don't compare our kitchen. Rather, you can teach the woman that is coming, or teach the man. Vice versa. If there are some women, in fact, they are zero in the kitchen, but the man is good. So if I know that I'm not good, and it's the man, my husband, that is good, so should I tell them that, yeah, when I was home, my mother used to prepare this, my mother used to prepare, so you should prepare it for me? No. That is it. So we must learn to integrate. I was saying to me, who said, Mroyana, what we hear, Mroyana, what Berman, yet to me, a boom, now, yes, smoothing it out. So when you are training, this will mean you are, Mammy Cho. I love couples who cook in the kitchen together. I love them. Maybe we work kitchen and you wow. Only the India, because of the German recipe. Miss the African recipe. And I only very funny thing. Yeah, you and one the same. Yeah, no. See a person at Chinama, your father say, yeah, Jolofa. You been one naman asana yachi. Yeah, which is wrong. Cooking, yes, really, one. It is wrong.
Because there's an nutrients new gradi that 10 years ago.
Yeah, that for the year to do for the I don't mean you crying. I'm telling you because they can't say be any palm nutrients in and your boy, did you say your fruit? I tell you. Because cooking skills, you know. I just say be a call a catering school now, no difference.
Yeah,
Good. Let's continue.
Me pacho another question. Let me say, baby, you don't bombarding her with questions.
It is good.
Yeah, we have to read. God richly bless you all for joining. We really love you so much. So programming. Wow. Even though it's Monday, but a lot of people are watching it.
We love that.
Yeah. And Ryan Owusu Mensa say, okay, no, I'll say great program. Love this. Wow, we love you also. And then Sonia Mensa, I'll say I'm late. I'll say that am I late? No, we are still in the middle of the discussion. We are still not late.
I'm surprised that it's men that are rather patronizing the program.
One lady has also said that's a Sonia Mensa. She said I'm learning.
Okay.
Watching you live.
That's good.
I'll say some men are still living with their parents. I don't understand. Is it just living like accommodation or in ideas?
In ideas. As we when we started, I said that boys, they are mommy's favorite.
Yeah.
And very strange is that, and it goes back down to, let me say, soul tie also.
Yeah, the soul ties.
So there are some men. One, I'll call it immaturity. Anything in the family, I mean the nuclear family, concerning the wife and children, he will take it to the mother.
Hey, that's strong.
Mama, you know, my wife doesn't know how to cook. The way she prepared the soup, I didn't like it. But they are forgotten that we are from different backgrounds. And anything, mama, my wife said she wants this cloth. Should I buy it? Mama, how much should I give my wife? You know, there are some men, everything is mama. Everything is mama. If you haven't encountered, because of the counseling that we do, there are a lot of issues that people have no idea about when we talk about soul tie. To the extent that some mothers even advise their sons when to sleep with their wives.
Hey,
I tell you.
To that extent?
To that extent.
No.
Yeah.
Hush. This is too bad.
Yes. So, when you do that, you haven't left home. Your mind, your subconsciousness is still there.
I mean, when you say very true, till now, there are a lot of people, be a mama, they are always, on any husband, I have a discussion now. So I'm also saying any mommy call a discussion, no any mommy point of view. And I said any papa point of view. This is terrible. So that is the soul tie the yakano.
Yebe ubet me aji advice.
Okay.
If you mommy or papa.
Okay.
But it depends on how you do it. The part what did I say? So the boss says, lady, as I be che my dream. Na me pe dream chere na so na ma kasam natural. So what do you advise? You see, you can advise me without you knowing why I am asking the question, and then I need to weigh it, and then whatever advice that we get, let us align it with the word of God concerning marriage.
Word of God, the money no.
And
we hardly go there. I just when in Yemen koye. Now what do I want then you see people run and look just a short period because
we should not make God like a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah. We only use him
when there is death.
Emergency, that's the word.
No.
Only emergency. We don't do that.
Even before, if there is an issue to be discussed in your family, I mean the nuclear family, as a man, as a wife, you first need to pray about it to God for wisdom. God, give me the wisdom. You know, as I but if you don't have that favor of acceptance, if you don't use wisdom, it's over with the yes and pana to walk, Wakubus and Adamfo, and Wakubus and Mammy and Annie Papa.
Yeah. It's happening. Oh, to both say I can, and I mean, me cast or say me or say the mechanism. I mean, me from myself.
Or from myself in your
that's the
family.
Yeah. Me so many kasa ontie. And we were having some discussion with a family friend, and now I'll catch her why in the first marriage because the woman some of the catcher will be or kosiki friend advice. Now I compare yes you grow way more when you grow now unya benefit into it's like the bear man can no family saying in I am snazzy as a family ya will be best say no soon or and I said we should struggle together no on one is a long da be na obi a we Jimmy no be fast akwan so about the government is there or be so good no why do you want to struggle and you know or try now we're in just saying that the woman was even pregnant no sucking because on say and yeah dear ebe ejuma
Anna and now for me especially now for one be as biana everything and anything you go to your friend and then you narrate everything about your home no mind you perhaps that friend hasn't got it that way
oh mommy
and so the advice that he will give you it will destroy your marriage.
It will destroy your
and
marriage.
And the funny thing about it is that that friend is staying with the husband. With the husband. Or no one any good at you. Now I say, what dear? We are here. What do you answer? What do you say? It's a mabbe bray. Yes, sir. I said, I will catch any mammy. I said, no, I will catch any mammy. Mind you, I've told my daughters, please. You are building your family. I don't want to hear anything. If there is an issue and you want me to pray with you along, I will do that willingly. But anything that your husband that who can do, I am a mother, I am a woo. And when you are my child, you are still in my heart. And to me, you are still the small girl. And so, my Bible was so my dinner watching. Now, my Bible was so my dinner watching. What do you say? So I don't want to hear it. And the funny aspect of it is that when you tell me and I'm angry, and the two of you have solved the issue, you don't come back to tell me that, Mama, today I lay my head on the shorts of my husband. Okay. That's why you don't come and tell me.
Yeah, it makes you feel like, well, I don't use that word, but I know how that feeling will be.
What you say?
Yeah.
Why yeah, my sister, somebody the one man catch me. It's me the idea minimum say, Ukraine.
Yeah.
A Rama Kuno. In fact, a damina the make it come out. But meanwhile, you have solved the issue.
I've solved it, yeah.
That is why it is wrong. So I always advise those that are counseled through marriage that please, your parents, be very careful. It is not that they are witches. No. Yeah. Because their mothers and their fathers, they gave birth to you. They have that love. So it is better you seek counsel with a different person, or you get a matured couple that you take as your mother and father. They are neutral. You understand? For them to advise you. Yeah. Above all, pray about the issue.
Pray about the issue. Wow.
We are setting God apart from in the marriage, but we've forgotten that it is He who has brought us together. The marriage is an institution by God, ordained by God. And so everything should be channeled to Him or through Him.
Yeah. Mommy, comment if you have an amassresa.
Please, let it go. Let it go.
Sonia Mesa, or say, yes, women of God. That's the case. So. And then, Mamia Fear after. Hey. A beautiful sister, Yami Shroud for joining me. My name is also that's what Ghana or say you are on point, woman of God. Where the wild fragrance. My nephew after. I'm watching you. I see you are on point.
That's my BA.
Yeah, that's a BA. Wow. And then Sonia Mesa again or say yes. I think that the last one now kind of mouth feeling and say yes. Yeah, very, very, very true. God richly bless you all for staying tuned and for send in your comments and I will gladly read it. And any your questions, Piano. We have a counselor here and she's willing to answer with the wisdom of God. Into more questions, Emperor. Wow, wonderful. Now I will ask this question, and I said I will plead with you. Say, the program, baby, but Makuma Swadi say, as a mother, say I also as so nanano from your point as a mother, what is the advice you give to your fellow mothers? Almost so yeah, as you no say position ben amonta said the bema mumma no mono any mon so and man be a mema no mono as negative, but they will see you as positive.
A photo ben am the bema
yes, I free mammy, so we are mammy, who best free mother, then yeah, buy a papa no so.
As a mammy no, there be a question I may busa me when they say, says I may woman.
Yeah,
I'm a show,
yeah,
okay. When you almost been out on my bush, then I miss me share me tea. Miss Mammy will mammy,
now so will mammy,
now miss me will mammy, and I miss me. The responsibilities be what as I made my district now they got to me basso. Because maybe me worry another year, Jumana. A brea means some yen, and I may call mammy mamma.
Wow,
yeah, because Miss me were my bushia.
Uncle Yenny say. BBS so yeah every time pianas every month
every and I make her say bet me I say every month I will in fact my drew
okay
make come a person me we have a responsibility my friend say
okay
even though say we leave home living we are child say and so we send you a problem call your parents yeah di nyama see wa busu mo e call your parents and then say parents is yeah demand too much from us
okay
e was so also ohwe na busia
na they say ebusia e say busia hu limit baby say ye
baby wo say ye wo
na ye ma aware so e ye ma no mo ware so egu baby so mu china but na say busia intrude too much
into
mo kwa mo ma na ware mu too much na e ma no so nye bibia na mo so mo sai mo chia ba busia ni mu too much. Oh,
so when you was some kwabusu na just was san wachi akwabusu
was san wachi yeah
and as awofo no so mo ba abusua no mu a wo ba na abusua mu a wo so wo ya say na abusua if you say wonnim ni income wonnim sika dodo a wo gie wonnim say ya bia na oba no kwa na hwefie o as what would di and am me bo because any bibia na be maka be man oye adwuma na say na adwuma say ya on be bi o ha on kan che ma me say me adwuma say but oba na wo ni tie no obe make every effort say to take care of the home. It's in Nina, and I see a fish grow on to mamma, but you don't know that it was the woman who was looking after him.
I could see, yeah.
What do you say? It is a dear bed is in our got to family for front also.
Mammy, remember what continue, but I say it just strike me. Once say you move you a no more, Ebia, you know, now mammy and papa no more. I won't dig no take a wolf and a shell. So when your baby drew off a wire, it's all for so people say, one good turn deserves another. It's an almost but they said they will also young one day and they share one also so no, and then who will be also so young one day and fast share. But I know said the timing and the spacing is of the Lord. Or I want to need dear, but none in Semono, Yamia and Shran said the whole of an Yamin Shira. It's in the Sabani son. What advice will you give to say what I the expectation
or also beshen
okay
once a while and so what you can do and he said your friend says every month be a why you wondering say ube money because if you need that so in
yeah
good busumi be a me money me mammy and as a me mammy and me papa €100 okay me wa for you soon share me school e bia me papa and mammy na omo yi bi nti no ma ntimi anhwe me eti papa definitely o sika de but once a while eti no say e ba ni sana okay and there meti every member me mammy there no member omo 80
okay
now every 3 months mama me wa for €100
okay if I say bia o mammy we say every month bia o be man €100 what is so no I 80 no I say 20 no ebia say bia won semu eye na I mean sika wo body you don't care na busum bia wo betimi ama we kakra but wo betimi hu say bia wo fa ne de bibi wo ne nsem but I say ya de bia wo be consistent every month bia
say every month kra afiso
okay
afiso ani de and say ye ka say no
excuse yeah
afiso ana say the birthday na what baby come abi and afiso what on to maybe obi wo ha not that ohia she But say be ya wunshira wangasa wunshira pra be do so ntina you need to give.
Oh, not just say maybe some question ebusia eye and answer enye.
Ebusia ye pa.
Ebusia ye.
Ebusia ye both the nuclear and the extended eye. Because dumri bi a mu adin a they will be there for us. We will say aprana ya hwe wo ya hwe wo ye do bekwa ebusia fi. Ebusia ne de ye ntimi yi ye ho frem. Eye moja link.
Like I say, advice so I would my aware for young yes sister aware say omunya baby jina omun tro mu chi
hwe fie.
Okay.
Enshira ewo because
of time. Point do wa obetimi di bi egu for.
First Timothy ebia mun tro to ho because of time. First Timothy 5:4. First Timothy 5:4. Echere na Second Timothy 3:2. Echere say ye ni nka say ye live say ya manya ma ware me ne me kro ne me menti no nyame hirawa wo beja wo ma me ne wo papa e wo sa and I say honor your father and mother. Exodus 20. Commandment Revd de ma yes
Anna 5:4.
First Timothy 5:4.
Oh, okay.
And Second Timothy 3:2. Kasafa family ni sa say ne be ya your responsibility was ye ema ya wofu, especially so wo say omo ayemre sikasemu o ma hwandi go for ma say ye yi ani e bia sa amene no afi na nyame hira ye susu wa wo hwe wo ma se ne wo se bre o mu na kwale ye benyi akwantu mu na wa vagi a wapia ye ska wetua na nyame adum we peja na fe wo su wa ye mre na we ti na kura eno enhire
heartbreaking
enhire nim it is ye pe ya wofu nhira ye nye de wose ye ye ma ya wofu na de afutu amede be ma awofu no titiro ni say ye boy ye bra in such a way say we wouldn't be too much dependent on the children.
Mommy says it will be
we need to live our life in such a way that we wouldn't be totally dependent on our children. So that when it comes, it's a blessing, it's a plus. If they don't, or who knows, even that child might not even make it as you had. It is a year to say wakrana anko ye bibi. It ye live your life say ye nyine krana we have enough. Yeah, and we will not overburden our children. Obi wo kwa ina mse sika ne mba bosumi bia suka ne menti no na ye ni asu ni eku na wa be ye a hindrance to us. Please, that shouldn't be.
According to Muslim adulson until when maybe you're expecting much from you, but also something making Europe. And I said, baby, oh wow, very heartbreaking, very heartbreaking. Wow. Hey, questions. God bless you. Nyakopo ensure baby ada on your time. Share those that they will watch later on. Mommy, do you have any other messages or listed that you want to bless your people with?
What I want to say is dia me pese futu kakra me pese me kan say ye mu bebre me ka emma no say your parents obi wo ho a wanyini a afa na ohu say ne maame ye beifo ne papa ye beifo. It is true o metimi ye beifo. It is true. Oh yeah, it is true because there is a beye de bi wo ho whether we believe it or not. Na di person na ye beye eti ankoye obi maame a ye wo maame and now I mean, what I'm saying is that be ye bet me our and as obey me, I bet me I look say and power mammy before. But I want you to understand, say, be in one fine your browser. One fan, what they say, I dear, if you're the brewasi or can be so dear. But you have a responsibility towards
your mother
or your father. Eti saying yini na when queen na yet me a bedroom brooche and I say yet me ye do maybe. Still I won't kunyen. Na yes, the sick a crow be dintino. I feel the iron say, or you be 40 min channel. You are making a very big mistake.
I'm making a big mistake.
Nyami obebusa. What I want to say, do your part. Bless her. anya hwekura na wa show hwe na wa show wontimi ntwa ne ho kada
wa yara mo to drama oda
wontimi ntwa ho kada eti die wasa wo yema ne bia no do it wo de mane nyaw okunkura mane nkum but be right with God na ono so oba edru emre anya me be judge na God will still judge the person. So we should not limit or refuse our responsibilities to our parents. It's very, very important. I say, do you know we journey? Now won't kwanda a worry a wasasia. So it is a responsibility with a promise and a blessing attached to it. So when you do it, and above all, the Romans 12:17 to 21, it said we should overcome evil with good.
Yeah.
Ono time unti obi a owoma beye nwotwe ampa so mame ne yebefo a wakum ni dop ni ohwe no wakum ni ba ya a onim say we dey me mame ya ne ko the woman even confess am ya na me ye but she is the only person who is looking after the mother eti wo ma aka nyina obi ase me nhwa wo pasa de wa ye ne bone so kura na ehwe no mi sha na mi ga say ame kwaso anaye
na me be shrapi
wo de kwaso anaye wo ma me ofil say wo ye wo de kwaso anaye na ye fi akoma pa mo so na ne mere beba obekwa akosia eti no less ye burning coals papa na wo ye nyina no it turns into a burning coal on that person eti ma ye nja papa ye
obi say my husband is romantic like my father.
I don't know who said papa is romantic.
Say osano na oshebia ne papa free cromba ofa we no wa man ne kiss e bia mpala wa man peg no wa to bibi wa bontin no de aba e bia mama we he first no be dika bi sa mama we he mama no ne nam no hwe mama we he but ni kru no ware ne de on call out in bad da kranto lipo grandma.
Abai, where is a subject of its own. And the young pemmery,
Mammy say, Obepemre pa the spices in marriages. Near maybe I hear you from where Mama and I saw.
Yes, I remember basically the age of Bernice who named the year a love language.
Okay. And I said,
Obia one a love language.
I collect one, papa. I'll tell you one, maybe that. Ni dey be a soldier warrior.
I think I may see your background county. O background feel free a county pa. Maybe I want to I love you that.
Yeah,
Papa and cow, I love you, Joe, my menda. The other no I love you, Joe, my we.
Oh no, Betty.
I'll tell you that. So your background also counts. Your background also counts.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
And then wow, we thank God for a successful program today. It's such an awesome program, and God richly bless you all for staying by and sharing it and all your comments. God richly bless you all. I mean, I brought the program. Do you have any final word for your people? And then cheer the more because part 2 will definitely come. Watch out.
I want to thank all my viewers or our viewers for this wonderful time with you. It's been a pleasant time. And I just want to say that keep on praying and pray for your families. And whatever good thing that is in you, let it come out. We are made for one another. The man is made for the woman for the man. So even as the two of you are together, let your minds be together and the Lord will see you through.
And my message for the extended family.
The Ebusianso dia me ka kire mo ne se me pa mo cho. Eya mo me yenja ye manum so mo kwa ware a. Yenja wo mu. Say ya bibia ye mpaye a an betimi abọ mpaye aka oba aware echi. Na mo no se ye di ya no ewura o ma ware mu. Ye futuo efise ye bra ye ware ye no. Enye ne sa 20th 21st century. It is so person odi encounter to DNA na yedi eye mpunamo eye yina edi wura wale ma obese o ma ware efutu a ekaka mamefuo etutu ye manu mu ebi ebe manu ebo no kura na ya sori akogina no eya na ese ya ware eti me pamocho e na afen susu Bible said live e was a banu eti me free ebusuanom na ye mamefuo no etitiriw ye nja ye manu mu se omani nka o ma ware mu na yire ne maduane no ni maduane no enya wo life
enya wasa
eye de wakofa manehwe no mpaye na wo bibi kire oba na kire no e wa mbrase no na awrade obehira yen e ma yengu ye ma aware na momu ye mpaye se aware no ebi kire.
Wow. Portia Mensah, say God bless you. Oh, leave your children to marry. Hey, Nyami Shramu Bebrepa. My name again is Lady Rita Opoku, and we will be coming your way once again with tips for a happy home. Share this program and God richly bless you. We are better download and as you upload our YouTube. My YouTube channel is Lady Rita Opoku. You can also download, share, and subscribe, like, and then comment under that side. Mupe baby so for counseling, and I say mupe some get it to me panels and me do more eba. When you contact me or me Facebook line, I'll gladly link you up to them for any counseling, any empire ball, and I say anything that you need for your marriage. God richly bless you so much. God bless you and I love you so much. Oh, bye-bye.
Bye. Stay blessed.